Hello and welcome to another episode of All Sports Takes, where today we're going to be going through our week four predictions. John, we already went through our Thursday night football predictions where the Seahawks ended up winning against the Cardinals. If you guys want to check out who we picked in that one and why, click on the link below. We have our Thursday night football predictions for that. But let's get straight into our 9:30 a.m. game in Dublin, Ireland. In Dublin, Ireland. Got the Vikings versus Steelers. Who do you got in this one, John?
Well, I just thought put the accent there, but I'm gonna take the Vikings here. Pretty easy pick. Fuck, man, easy pick for me here. I don't think the Steelers are very good. They shouldn't have won last week, and Vikings looked super good last week. Carson Wentz looks really good. Their defense looks really good. So this is a pretty easy pick for me. I'm gonna take the Vikings 30-17 here.
And sorry, I forgot to mention this. Just so our audience knows, we both went 9-7 last week. I have a total prediction record of 34-14. John, you're at 32-16. I'm ahead two games. It's pretty tight, and this will not be a differential game for us, John, because I have the Vikings winning this one 30-20. Whenever I don't pick the Steelers, bro, I swear the Steelers always win. So I bet the Steelers are gonna win this one. But I just think that the Vikings are a better team, and I just think that they're the team that's gonna get it done. They've actually played abroad before. The Steelers have not, I don't think. Um, yeah, I think that the Vikings are gonna get this one done. Next, Terry McLaurin and Jaden Daniels are out. Commanders versus the Falcons. Who do you got in this one, John?
This is a tough pick for me, no doubt. I mean, I'd probably go with the Commanders, but Terry McLaurin and Jane Daniels are out. I mean, Terry McLaurin hasn't played the greatest this season. And the Commanders still looked good last week with Mariota. Falcons looked terrible. Micah Penix ended up getting benched last week towards the end of the game.
Did he
I'm
really?
just gonna,
For Kirk?
yeah, he got benched for Kirk with like 8 minutes left or something. I'm gonna have to stick with my gut here. I'm gonna pick the Commanders. I just think they're overall better team. The Falcons have not looked the greatest this year, and I'm just gonna trust in Marcus Mariota. He looked solid last game. I'm gonna pick him here this week.
Yeah, I have to go with the Commanders here as well. I just don't trust the Falcons offense as much as I trust the Commanders defense, and I think that Marcus Mariota is a really solid backup QB and he will get the job done. Jeremy McNichols looked great, of course, but I just think that the Commanders have an edge in this one, and especially that Falcons offense has looked like shambles, dropping a zero bomb against the Panthers. And something people aren't talking about is they let go of Younghoe Koo. That's a big deal because that means that they don't have a reliable kicker. So I just don't trust this Falcons team. I have the Commanders winning this in kind of a blowout, 27-10. They just Falcons don't have an offense. Next, we have the Chargers versus Giants. It is going to be Jackson Dart's debut, John. How do you feel about this one?
It's great to see the hometown hero starting in the NFL, but it's unfortunate that it has to be against such a good team like the Chargers here. So I hope he plays good. Best of luck to him, but I'm definitely gonna take the Chargers here, 30-23.
I think this will be a close game. I think that Jackson Dart's going to make this a close game. You know, he was looked really good in the preseason. He's looked pretty good in the offseason. Uh, I have the Chargers winning this one 27-24, but I do think that this will be a close game. Chargers that had their opponents relatively in a close games thus far, but the Chargers are just a better team and their defense is just a lot better. So I have the Chargers winning this one. Next, the Titans versus the Texans. John, who do you got in this one?
This is a tricky game for me, and I've been picking the Texans a lot for the first 3 weeks, and they just haven't really helped a brother out. Titans obviously also 0-3. I don't think their coach is very good. I think he'll be fired very soon. He might not make it through the whole season. But I'm gonna stick with the Texans here, and I think they pull out a win. This is the last time I'm picking them if they lose. So let's just hope they get it done against the not very good Titans team.
So yeah, I have the Texans winning this one. What was your score for that?
20-13.
I have the Texans winning this 14-13. It's gonna be a low scoring, it's gonna be an ugly game. Both of these offenses are pretty terrible. Um, both QBs are very talented, but their supporting cast is not necessarily as good. With that being said, Texans have great wide receivers. I think CJ Stroud has been a He's still in his sophomore slump going into his junior season. But the Texans defense is better. I think they're going to get the job done. I do think that this team can be competitive come December, but the Texans are going to win this game. Eagles versus Bucks is the next game, John. This is looking to be a great game, don't you think?
I think it's probably one of the best games of the week in my books.
Who do you got?
I mean, the Eagles barely pulled out a win last week off a blocked field goal. They did come back. They looked good. But for me, I'm gonna probably take the upset pick here. I'm gonna pick the Bucks.
Wow.
I think the Bucks have looked better throughout the first couple of weeks. They almost look unstoppable. I mean, the Jets did come back on them, but good teams are able to finish out games, and that's what the Bucks have been doing. I'm gonna take the Bucks here 30-24.
Interestingly, John, we have the exact same scoreline. I have the Eagles winning this one, 30-24. You talk about how good teams know how to get the job done. The Eagles know how to get the job done, and they know how to get the job done against better teams. The Eagles have beaten the Chiefs so far. They've beaten the Rams thus far. They're getting the job done against elite teams. The Bucks, on the other hand, barely beat the Jets, barely beat the Texans. These are things we need to discuss. Baker Mayfield, questionable. Mike Evans, out. Do I trust Chris Godwin coming back to fill the roles of Mecca Ibuka and Mike Evans? No, I do not. So I have the Eagles winning this one. They're a healthier team. They're more solid. Their defense is better. Their offense is better right now. And I just think that even though this game is being played in Tampa Bay, the Eagles are going to get the job done. Next, we have the
Thank
Panthers versus the Patriots.
I just want to say thank you for picking the Eagles there, Andrew. That's a great differential for me. But anyway, moving
This
on
is gonna
here.
be a great differential for us as well because I'm picking the Panthers against the Patriots here. Panthers are gonna win this one 28-17. Patriots fans are gonna be humbled.
Oh
This
man,
Panthers team, they're
this is
they're for real,
great.
man. They beat the Falcons 30-0. I think Bryce Young is on a tear. Patriots, mistake after mistake after mistake. They are a team. We talked about the Bucks and the Eagles. Those are teams who know how to get the job done no matter what. Patriots are a team who does not know how to get the job done. They do not know how to win games. This is not a winning football team from what I've seen from them. They do not know how to win games. And John knows this as well. Um, so I have the Panthers winning this one 28-17.
You think I'm
Uh,
crazy if you think I'm picking the Panthers, bro. Patriots win it 24-20. I'm not even gonna talk on it. I'm not even talking about it. We're winning the game. Hands down, we're winning the game. I'd bet my house that we win this game.
the crazy thing is that the Panthers last week scored 30 points, right? The Patriots scored 14 points. Yet, who had more yards? Total scrimmage yards, John?
Probably the Patriots.
Probably the Patriots. It was the Patriots because they fumbled the ball 5 times. If
All
you're a team who's
right.
taking 5 turnovers, you do not deserve to be picked. Simple as that.
So, are you basing your pick on the Patriots are gonna fumble the ball 5 times again?
I'm just
Because if
saying,
you're betting on that, you're not going to win. Because no one fumbled the ball 5 times in
I'm just
back-to-back
saying, I
games.
think that the Panthers played better than the Steelers last week, and I think that the Patriots are on a downslope. This is a must-win game for the Patriots, and for me, for the Patriots, how I see this game is like they cannot lose this game, right? They're going into this game with the mindset we cannot lose if we want to be contenders, which they want to make the playoffs, right? The Panthers are going to this game with the mentality that we are going to win. We're coming to win. We're coming
Bro, shut
to
up, shut
win.
up. Just get out to the next thing, bro. You're so brain dead sometimes, bro. That was the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. Oh my God. All right, bro. You gotta move on
We
after
got a
that one.
salty Patriots fan out here. Next, Saints Bills. I got the Bills winning 38-10. Saints are the worst team in the league. Bills are the best, one of the best teams. Simple.
Yeah, I got Bills winning 33-10.
Browns are coming to Detroit to face the Lions. Lions coming off an amazing win last week. I got the Lions winning this one 24-13. Browns defense is good. Lions offense is better.
Last week I did mention in the Browns Packers game how the Browns are known to upset early games, and I'm excited to pick them, but it did happen. But it will not happen again. Lions get the dub here. 27-20, still one score game. I think the Browns will keep in it, but the Lions will get the job done.
Next, we have the Jaguars versus the 49ers, and what I think is one of the games of the week. Both these teams have been hot. John didn't believe in the Jags last week. I did. I saw how they played against my Cincinnati Bengals. John, in this one, Brock Purdy has officially been named the starter. I think the 49ers are getting a little more healthy. I know that they just lost Nick Bosa. With that being said, I'm going to pick the 49ers to win because this is being played in San Francisco, and I have them winning 28 to 27.
Sad to see the best quarterback on the Rams roster be benched to the second string, but that's just the way it goes. Um, I'm gonna have to take the 49ers here as well. I really want to pick the Jags, but they've just been too inconsistent for me to pick them, and the 49ers have been more consistent. They looked good with Mac Jones, so I think they'll look just as good with Brock Purdy. I'm gonna take them 23-20.
Next, we have the most overrated team in football in the Indianapolis Colts facing off against the Rams. I got the Rams winning this one 34 to 20. Colts are not the real deal. They just haven't played any good teams yet.
They played the Broncos in one, and I think the
Broncos
Broncos are a
Broncos will make
solid
the
team.
playoffs this year.
I think the Broncos are a solid team. Even though Andrew's hating on his dad, Bo Nix, who we love so
Oh, I
much.
love Bo Nix. I just think that this is not the year for them.
I still think they're a solid team, and I think the Colts are definitely better than people like Andrew are saying, but they will not beat the Rams. The Rams are just an overall better team, and I don't trust Daniel Jones in games against good defenses. I hate to say it because the Broncos have a good defense, but I don't know if he can do it twice. I'm just going to pick the Rams here. 33 to 30, though, close game.
I want to apologize to Bears fans for how we didn't even consider them last week against the Cowboys because they messed up those boys, bro. They destroyed the Cowboys last week. They're playing the Raiders this week. I got the Bears winning this one 27 to 17. I think that their offense continues to do well. DJ Moore, I like him for a two-touchdown game in this game.
Yeah, sad day to be a Raiders fan on Sunday, but I am sorry for disrespecting the Bears. So I'm going to pick them this week, 28 to 15. Pretty simple.
I think that this will be the game of the week. We have the Ravens versus the Chiefs in Arrowhead. John, I'm curious, who do you got in this one?
Andrew, I'd like you to pick here first. Feels like I've been going first this whole time. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
sure, sure. So, both these teams are 1-2. The Ravens have a better offense. The Ravens feel like a better team to me, but it's being played in Arrowhead. And we know that the NFL loves to glaze those Chiefs. And do I really think that the NFL is going to let the Chiefs start off going 1-2? No, I don't. Xavier Worthy is coming back. Patrick Mahomes in this offense will be revitalized. They're going to have more offensive help. I have the Chiefs winning this one 24 to 23.
This is the craziest thing ever because I also have the Chiefs winning 24 to 23.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's crazy. But I mean, for all the reasons Andrew said, I'm just thinking the Chiefs here. It just feels like the Ravens can't close out these big games. And I'm just have to stick with my gut. Something telling me the Chiefs are winning
I know. I
24
can't get it out of I can't get it out of
23.
my phone. And last week it was like there's no way the Ravens lose. And yet they kind of shot themselves in the foot and talk about a
Yeah.
team that can't win games, can't close games. Packers, Cowboys, Micah Parsons return. He is gonna eat up Dak. Packers are gonna win this game 31 to 17.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers here 27-13. This shouldn't really be a competition. I just think the Packers are going to have a BTA on the Cowboys.
If there's any game you want to bet money line this week, it's got to be the Dolphins Jets. You gotta bet money line Dolphins. Dolphins are hungry. They played well against the Bills on Thursday Night Football. They're on a long break. Their offense is looking good. They're gonna destroy these Jets. BTA, Dolphins 31, Jets 14.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Dolphins here. Pretty simple pick for me. I'm taking them 27-17. Their offense has looked pretty good in the past two games, but against the Patriots and against the Bills, they're going to get their first win here. Jets fall to 0-4 on the season.
Well, I have a feeling we're gonna have three differential games, Sean. I have a feeling we're gonna have three differential games because this Monday Night Football game in Denver, Bengals. Broncos. Broncos country. Let's die. Bengals are gonna win 27-24. John's gonna get his differential pick like he wants. I know that the Bengals had a rough week last week, and we all know this, but let's talk about how why this week was so rough. It was mostly unlucky turnovers. That first turnover, that pick six, it got tipped. It's nobody's fault. It was a good ball, it got tipped. The second turnover that got returned for a fumble six was Noah Fant. He literally just got stripped out. It was the best defensive play I've seen in so long. An amazing play. Third turnover was demoralizing. I think that the team was demoralized. Jamar Chase fumbled it. My point being, I don't think many of these turnovers were on Jake Browning. I don't think many of them were necessarily his fault. I trust Jake Browning. I think that this is a statement game for Cincinnati, showing people that we are the real deal. I think that the Broncos are overrated. Bengals are flying under the radar in this game. They're going to get the job done. 27-24.
Interesting pick there. I'm excited because I will be picking the Broncos too after what I saw from Jake Browning and the Bengals offense last week. I'm not too keen to pick them the rest of the year, to be honest, because they showed me something. The Broncos defense is way better than the Vikings defense. So it just has to be the Broncos for me. 26-22. Andrew's reasoning on why the Bengals lost so bad just goes the same for the Patriots, man. Just unlucky turnovers. It goes the same for every team. His reasoning is flawed. He doesn't know what he's talking about anymore. He's gone off the rails. Broncos easy dub here.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you, but the Broncos are coming off two losses. They're coming off two pretty bad losses too. Whereas Panthers are coming off a win.
Okay, that just means the Broncos are hungrier. The Panthers think, oh, it's gonna be easy. I'm not too worried. Get smacked up by Drake May.
So we have three differential games, John. Eagles, Bucks, Panthers, Patriots, Bengals, Broncos. Do you think that you're gonna go 3-0?
No, I'm going 2-1 probably. Patriots is a lock, no doubt. That was probably this is the stupidest pick you'll make all week. That's the stupidest pick. Bucks might lose. I think I'm pretty confident in the Broncos and the Panthers, but Eagles Bucks that might be where he gets one. But I'm gonna say 2-1 for me. What about you?
I'm going 3-0, baby.
Okay, this dude's
I'm
so delusional,
confident in my
bro.
picks.
All right, that man. Best of luck. Best of luck, dude.
Sorry for my voice. I'm obviously pretty sick. Hopefully that is over with by next week in our predictions. But thank you for watching as always. All Sports Takes. We appreciate you guys and the support that you have for us and Broncos country. Let's die. Who Dey,
Enjoy the
baby.
football this week, especially that Monday night football game where the Broncos are putting BTA on the Bengals.
All right, let's go, Bryce Young.
Welcome.
Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Deuces.
Deuces.